What's up, guys? Prosper FX here, and I'm back with another one. Actually, I think this is my second or third video on the channel. So yeah, guys, we're still working. We shouldn't be working this late, but there's something I wanted to show you guys before I call it a day, basically. So yeah, guys, we've been working, and yeah, I've heard a lot about this indices lately. Um, I am trading the indices market lately, but it's mostly VIX, your volatility index 75, volatility index 100, also volatility index 10. Let me show you those. VIX 100. I want to teach you about the indicator underneath though. So most of the videos I'm gonna make are for smartphones. If you're a smartphone trader, I just want to help people out that don't have an access to a computer or a laptop right now, or it could be like a reason that you don't have, a great internet connection. I used to be that person at one point. So yeah, this is actually how I started making money just from my phone before I transcended to being able to own a laptop and just being able to buy data on a regular. Because in SA, data is quite expensive. I'm not gonna lie, it's quite expensive. So yeah, you gotta do what you can right now to make your money. So yeah, this is just me giving back. Basically, this is me giving back. So yeah, this is volatility 100. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I'm gonna put them all in for now. Actually, no. This video is about boom and crash. So let's go. Boom. This is boom. So guys, with boom, we have boom 500, boom 1000, crash 500, and crash 1000. I hardly trade crash 1000. Crash 1000, it hardly reacts. I'm not gonna lie. So the strategy that I'm gonna teach you now, it hardly reacts. It does, but like, it takes a little bit more out of your account if you lose. So I prefer not to, not to interact with this. But yeah, it has some really nice candles when it does. When it doesn't, you really feel the burn with this one. So for small accounts, I prefer not trading this one. I prefer trading like the 500 indexes, boom 500 and crash 500 index. So let me show you the strategy. You see my indicator here at the bottom. I created this indicator. No, you won't see it anywhere else on YouTube. If you see it, someone's copying me. Nobody else should have this except for me. Okay, so basically, this indicator is an RSI. RSI, just a simple RSI, nothing fancy. Seeing quite a lot of people just overdoing it with indicators, especially in this markets. I'm using okay, I kind of see like a boom. A boom is might just might occur somewhere here. But anyway, yeah, guys, like you overdo it with the indicators, guys. There's no need to do it that way. This is still a market. Markets, they react the same way. They understand supports, resistance, um, and I'm gonna give you an alternative to that. If you're not good at drawing or marking up your charts, especially on a mobile, I'll show you an easier way to do it. So okay, going back to my indicator, it's an RSI. It's a great RSI. I'm not gonna lie. The setting to it, how I've modified it, all of that, it's quite important. So let me just show you straight into it. Enough chit chat. RSI. Look at my RSI, guys. Parameter 6. The period. Uh, this is basic RSI settings. You can style it. You can style it whichever way you like to. The important part is the levels. Okay, I got quite a lot of levels because I want you to know. When you do price action, I usually trade forex. So with forex, you trade price action, which is your supports and your resistance, and using your trend lines, your triangles, all your tools. All your confirmation tools and all the other stuff. So when you draw your support, Support is not a line. People tend to how can I put this? Uh People tend to believe support is just a line. You know, support is not, people will say this is support. It is support, but it's not that accurate, you know, because now you're gonna wait for the charge to actually get to your line before it bounces back, you know. But if you have an area, sorry guys, like I don't know what's going on with my thumb. If you have an actual area, you know, it's much easier that way. You know, anything going on in the area. This whole area is support. Because you don't know if I'm gonna put it here, another trader is gonna put it here, somebody else is gonna put their line here, you know. But if you marked it all as an area, you know, if it's still here, the chances are it's gonna go back until it breaks out your rectangle area here. Most of the time I like to incorporate the wick, like the tail, and right at the open. I don't know if this is open or yeah, right at the open. This is how I normally incorporate it, you know. So I'll usually put my trades like one at a time, one like each minute, because you know, boom. When you go into the 1 minute, it's actually like a cubicle type thing, you know. It's blocks. So you're just gonna take one at a time. After each minute, if it gets into your area of support, you're gonna buy maybe one here, another one here, another one here, and the last one here. And then most probably it will reverse. When it does reverse, all of them go into profit. Trust me. If they're in the area, they're all going to profits, you know. So yeah, that's what I usually do. If that doesn't work out, as soon as it goes out your as soon as the market goes out of your block right here or your support area, then you close your trades and you're like, okay, no, this is not the time. We're closing, we're out, you know. You let it, you gave it some time. I think this is enough time, you know. This is some good uh confirmation tool. Anyway, back to our RSI right here. So yeah, all of these lines, these are areas. I'm not saying exactly when it gets here, it's gonna bounce. This is an area, guys. It's an area. Remember that. It's an area. These are all just areas, guys. You see, these are all just areas. So let's go back here. RSI. What you really need, guys, you don't need all of this. You can pause the video and you know just copy it as it is. But what you need is the first five, just the first five levels or descriptions. So you can take out all of these. You just need the first five, guys. I'm going to delete all of these to make things simple. Just the first five. Boom. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Boom. That's all you need, you know? But now, look here. See? It didn't get here before it reversed. But anyway, this is a boom. With boom, guys, you only want to buy. You only want to buy. I don't understand people that sell boom. You know, that's kind of risky. That's because when you get caught by a spike, especially in an uptrend, you will really regret that. You know, so yeah, guys. For boom, try to buy by all means. You know, you're gonna take the couple of loss. Every trade you open, regardless of the market, any trade you open, it will start off in a loss. So it doesn't make sense to start off in profits, you know. Something is going on, you know. So, and that's what happens when you sell boom. You know, you get into profits and you're like, oh man, this is holy grail markets, and then you lose. So try to avoid that, guys. But it's up to you. Everybody has their own preferences. Preferences, I mean. Okay, guys. First thing, you open your H1, you mark up your support and your resistance. For boom, we only mark up support. We only want support areas. You know, you can mark up your resistance. Let me show you this resistance right here. So you know in the future, we're not gonna sell. If the market bounces here and goes up here, we're not gonna sell. We're gonna wait for it to break this area and retest. You know, this is future. This is a turncoat resistance area. We're hoping it will possibly be in the future. If it bounces here, then we know W pattern. goes up, breaks, retest, goes up again. You see, we out here, you know. So it's up to you. It's up to you, really. Yeah. So that's the first step. You mark up. Second step, you look into your indicator. You look to your indicator. From your indicator, you go to M1. This is how you do it. Your indicator doesn't work on 1 hour, guys. Don't get it confused. This indicator works on 1 minute. So that's the whole thing. 1M, 1 hour. 1M, 1H, I mean. 1 minute, 1 hour. So this is what we see, guys. We already have, so this is not showing. It's quite far. I wanted my area to show, but, that's, okay. That sucks. That sucks. Okay, we just use this area for now. Unfortunately, guys, because it doesn't want to zoom out that much. But anyway, can you see, guys? We know from here it's gonna reverse in this area. We know it's definitely gonna reverse. So what do? You go to your M1. You already know it's gonna reverse. You look into your M1 for confirmation. That's all. You know, you're like, oh, okay, it's in this zone. You know, so from here it breaks. You give it a little bit more time, because if you enter right here, let's go up. Let me not move this axis. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be at this block here. So it's still too early. You have to wait for it to get in first. When it's in, then you can start looking for trades. Start looking for trades. You know, you can put in a young buy here, another buy here, and it goes, woo. This is profit for you. You take all of this and you're out. If you want to hold, you can hold. You can go all the way to the top. So, yeah, guys, and with this thing, you should, when you're in profit, try to trail it, or put your stop loss in profits, or put your stop loss at the open of your trade, like where you put your trade, put your stop loss there. So if you can do that, you won't go wrong. I can guarantee you, end of the month you'll be in profits. I think we have a spike. That was a young spike right there. Okay, we didn't get there. It's still gonna come down. It's still gonna come. If it doesn't, it's okay. If our conditions are not met, we do not take the trade. Just because it spiked doesn't mean it's gonna spike again. If it does, that's not our business. We want it to spike here. You know, we follow our rules. So if it decides to spike earlier on, that's its own thing. Oh, it's because of this price action right here, this support area here, but it's not a big deal. There's another one right here. So yeah, guys, that's about it. I'll be posting every week, if not every day or every second day, you know, because I have a bunch of systems that work. For me, I usually use price action. Oh, another thing, guys. Okay, I'll make it another video. So for now, those are my settings. These are my settings, you know. So I'm not gonna go into deep detail. You can already break it down for yourself, you know. This is sell. When it hits your sell, you sell. You check here if it's at a resistance. If we here, remember, indicator we use in 1 minute. Please write it down somewhere, guys. Or if you're good with memory, don't forget, you know, you use the indicator in 1 minute. Here we just check support and resistance, support and resistance, support and resistance. But since it's boom, we only want to buy. So we're only looking for support areas. Here, support, buy. If this gets breaking out, if this has a breakout, we want to retest, buy, keep going up. You know, that's all we want. We don't sell boom, guys. We only sell crash. So yeah, that's about it, guys. That's about it. Until the next video.